I was listening to Michael Sandler's YouTube channel, and he had Anita Mojani on, which, if you've not read her book, Dying to Be Me, you need to read her book. It's amazing. And she's all about the true self. She's all about the fearless self. So we kind of walk in the same pathway with trying to illuminate, what this means and how to live this kind of lifestyle. But she said something that was very, very interesting, and she talked about one of the things that got her to where she became so cancer-ridden was this idea of gender disparity. This is Nina Zapala. I talk about personality typing with a spiritual understanding. Let's unpack this. So she, I believe, is from India, and we know there's gender disparity there. But people think, oh, you're in the United States. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. We have the same thing, only our paradigm is to turn ourselves into the masculine, right? It's not like you're this and this, and it's still always secondary to the patriarchal male, which is slowly giving away to more equality. And I know I've been fighting it. Look, I have gray hair, right? So I've been doing this for a while. But one of the things I wanted to bring up about this is that we in the United States, women in the United States, I know I was, so I'll just speak to myself, but I played with a lot of other women in the same space. And I heard same stories, hundreds of travelers, women, very successful female entrepreneurs told me this story. But what we do is we hustle to get a seat at the table. Hustle, work harder, be this, be that. You can't cry, don't show emotion, show up, button up, just do the work. So slowly with me, which that's so not who I am. It's not like I don't do the work, but for me to shut up, you know me, right? I'm like a little talker, and I have great ideas most of the time. It's one of my gifts. And I was taught to button up. So what I would do is I would share my campaign ideas, because I was in PR, marketing, branding. I would share my campaign ideas, and lo and behold, I'm sitting at the table, and the other white male was just taking what I had suggested as their own. I'm like, what? And it's over and over and over and over. And when you start getting into that space where you're constantly beaten down, you're constantly not seen, right? There's a consistent energy around that says, you can show up to the table, but don't talk, because we're really not seeing you. We're only doing it because it's a quota we have to meet, or some other kind of crap. So when Anita was talking, she said one of the things that put her into this cancerous state is like she was ignoring herself. She was ignoring that she was pleasing and trying so hard to please everybody else and put everybody else before her, that she got cancer. Well, I talk about my life tsunami. My soul said to me, no, we're done. You're done playing this game. You're done supporting everybody else and not supporting yourself. So guess what? You got a tsunami coming, and it came hard, and it was challenging. But I just wanted to, why I'm saying all this is I wanted to mention that it's just not in one place. I think women all over the world feel this. Some places, I think in the indigenous cultures, there is not this disparity of you're better than this, better than this. No, it's more communal. They work together as partners and sharing their gifts. So I'm not saying it's everywhere, but I'm saying in a corporate space, it's more likely to be. Just wanted you to know that, because if you're feeling that, like I was feeling that, and you ignore it and ignore it and ignore it and go, I'm getting a seat at the table. I got the seat at the table. It didn't matter worth crap. So what? I got a seat at the table. I didn't want to be there anyway. I didn't really like what they did. It wasn't who I was. So I gave my true self and my true power away, because when you get into your true self, that is extremely powerful. You give that all away. And when you give that all away, you become less than. And it takes its toll. It takes its toll mentally, takes its toll in the body, takes its toll financially. It's just not a good place to be. I just wanted to share that because if you're in a situation like that, I really hope you take some time and sit with this and say, is this the place I am? Am I happy with it? If you're happy with it, good. More power to you. And that's good. I'm not saying this affects everybody like it affected me, but I do want you to have another viewpoint, another way to look at things so you can start questioning yourself and learning more about yourself and not just see that there's just one way to do these things. There's not. There's multiple ways. The best way to do it is your way, is to operate from your true self. That's all I got for today.